What up, Coop Group? Welcome to Alliance War Season 25, War number 3, where GT40 goes up against the Elite, the Illuminati. Well, I used to have some good friends in this alliance. Some of them have retired, some of them have moved on, but I've been waiting to match them. Sadly, my good friends aren't in here, but it's going to be a fun war. It may be a little bit uneven as they aren't a Masters Alliance yet, but it'll be a fun war. I'm bringing in my full Ghost team. We got a long war for you guys. We've had some short wars for you guys lately, but now it's time for Coop to shine. I wish that rhymed, but it didn't. But anyways, we're going to be on path 4, and then we're going to be on path 5, taking some minis. It's going to be great. This is the only war that I've actually given myself fights. I told the officer, can I have this path and this path? And he actually gave it to me. I'm ecstatic. But anyways, the first fight is going to be a herd fight. The only herd fight I'll probably be using this whole season. But I wish Hood was updated, because having the new Hood would have been a lot more fun to play with the invisibility. But anyways, path 4, that Wasp. And then node 25, kinetic transference, crumbling armour, force of will, footloose. That was a mouthful. Domino. Done that fight before last season. We haven't died to it yet, so we'll see how we do. Then path 5, which is nobody that's large or extra large, and then that moleman who's large, extra large. And then we got 2 mini bosses directly after, which is going to be a lot of fun. We got that Black Widow Deadly Origins and that Vision, all under the Protect Global. Now, we only have one XL or large champion we're fighting against. But that's why I assigned myself these paths, because they're easy ghost paths. But let's get into it. We're boosting up big for my fights. Let's go. Now, I was trying to determine if I want to ghost that Corvus or hood the Corvus, because, I mean, either way it's going to work. I'm not going to really have to parry him or anything. This node is very easy to ghost and easy to hood also. But I decided this last moment that I have plenty of boosts, but I might as well use some Mystic boosts and have some fun with Hood in Alliance War. Now, again, I wish this was the upgraded, new buffed Hood, where you just can be invisible and just stack up stuff and just destroy the opponent with a heavy attack and stuff like that. But that's not what this is. Sadly, it's the boring Hood, has Fate Seal. Then again, the Fate Seal is awesome, but not needed. This is an unawakened Corvus, so he doesn't have his extra survivability, as I would say. So it's just kill him and he's done. And this node basically is if you stay close for a while, you get a fatigue debuff, which makes it so you can't crit. If you get 3 fatigue debuffs on you, then the opponent gets a fury, an extra fury, until you go to 0 debuffs. Now, the reason I threw a special 1, because I know that Corvus is immune to shock. I threw a special 1 because I had 2 fatigue debuffs on me, and I tried to push him back. Now, special 1 does a good job in pushing back the opponent. Now, yes, he is healing up to that shock, but it's okay. It's not an issue. If I really wanted to do extra damage, I would have done a heavy attack to turn off that shock. But again, not an issue. Now, we have 5 minutes to get this fight down. So I'm not worried. I'm just trying to make sure I don't get 3 of those fatigue debuffs on me, because Corvus can hit hard as it is already into my block. And if he gets that extra fury, he's going to be hitting harder. But this is my only hood fight that I'm planned this whole war. So I'm not too concerned at all. I'm going to throw in a special 2 here, do a bit of damage. I do have some power back that I get from my boosts that I have on me, but it's pretty pointless. I get some health back from that stagger, which is nice. I do like when that happens. He throws a special 2 just out of nowhere. I could finish him off with the special right there, but again, I'm not worried. Throw a special 2 here. He is down. See ya, Corvus? And now time to turn on my suicides, which is the fastest you've ever seen suicides turned on in your life. Again, you've never seen anyone do it this quickly. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Suicides turning on. Recoil on. Double edge on. And poison on. Boom. Suicides is on. That was quick, wasn't it? Now it's time to turn on my tech boosts. I'm going to have 3 more fights, all ghost fights. And I'm going to put on my power back boost and my extra damage for my special boost. So let's go. Now, this Black Widow basically has the exact same nodes as that Corvus, but I'm going to ghost it because ghost is amazing for Black Widow. Whenever she puts on some debuffs on you and you phase them, you get 3 furies instantly and you do some big damage. Now, there is long distance relationship, and I love that node because it's just free healing if you have willpower. So yeah, my goal here is just get myself to a special 2, but also get her to a special 1. And the reason I want her to go to a special 1 is because she throws it, she puts 3 debuffs on me. And if I'm phased during it, I get 3 Furies, and I'm going to throw a big special 2. That's usually how I do this fight. So yeah, I'm baiting special 1, 3 Furies on me, big hit, big special 2, 53,000 in the first hit. I'm at 100% health. On to the next fight. Now this next fight is a Wasp. I think it's a rank 3 Wasp. Yes, it's a rank 3 Wasp. Now these nodes on this isn't too hard. It's the same Fury node and it's power alternator, so every 15 seconds, she's going to basically steal my power if I have more power. But my goal here, again, is just to get to a special 2 before 15 seconds and throw it, and she should be done before then. So it'll be seen that I'm going to be facing 2 hits at a time, just to get as much power as I can. Try and get a special 2 before that 15 seconds is up. I'm at 1 bar of power, almost at 2 bars of power. That time is halfway through. I got this. And big special 2, and this fight's over just like that. In 18 seconds. Love when fights are that short. And now, on to the kinetic, transference, footloose, crumbling armor Domino on node 25. Which I could have added some extra boosts, but I decided I've done it before with the same boosts, so I can probably do it again. So let's try. Now, the last time I did this fight, I had one of my alliance members put on a Magneto pre-fight, so I had them do it again. The reason for that is because Domino can fail your parry, and if she fails your parry, you're stuck blocking. And with kinetic transference, any hit into your block, she gains so much power. Like, she's already a bar of power already after 1 block and 1 little hit. So yeah, I want to make sure that I always get that block, always get that parry no matter what. Because when I'm in trouble and I'm just blocking, she goes to a special 3, then I'm screwed. But yeah, she does a special 2 before I'm at special. Now, I've done this fight before with a special 1 start boost, and that's an easier way to do this fight, because you might get crumbling armor and destroyed because I missed my parry. I was like, crap, please don't stun me. Now, that scene went slow in my head, because I'm like, if you stun me, I'm screwed. But lucky she didn't go lucky. And again, all those hits into my block. I don't go unblockable hit crits here, which is killing me here. Missed my recoil, which is no bueno. She throws a special 2. Footloose is active. She gets a evade and a unstoppable, and I'm just like in trouble here. But it's okay. It's still okay. I just need to get to a special 2 and this fight is over. Gotta get there. Come on, get to a special 2. I should have punished that, but it's okay. Parry here. Crap, don't throw a special 3. I'm not parry. I'm not. Whew. I wasn't phased at first when she got that special 3. I'm so lucky she threw that heavy. If she didn't throw that heavy, that special 3 would have gone straight into my face and I would have been done. Now, I did have to hit her because crumbling armor, but throw a special 2 here, and somehow I'm already phased and 2 hits crit. I got lucky there, but that fight is over. I was so done with that fight. Now, yes, I was in trouble, but I had it handled. Of course. Pfft. Now, if I take that fight next time and we're against a top 5 alliance, I'm probably going to put a power start 1 boost on. But it's okay. Now we're on the ebb and flow path 5. I'm still boosted up from the previous fight. I just finally got my 1 energy to get pushed to this Punisher 2099. He is a medium defender. And I'm like, you know what? I did put on 2 potions there. But I'm going to put on, instead of having to do another potion, I'm just going to put on a combat regen boost. This fight is really easy. If I have to block his specials, it's fine. It's not going to do that much damage. Again, my goal is just to get to a special 2 and just rinse them so that I have a power back boost on. I need to also activate that Fury for the special 2. It will help. I'm throwing light attacks here just to make sure he doesn't get much power. And that Fury is over almost. So I get 2 hits in that Fury. This last one doesn't do much damage, but that helps me out a lot because of the fact that I would have gotten a special 3 here. I'm going to try and just throw a special. I could have just, thrown it later after a Fury, but I figured I'd get my Fury first and throw a special. I healed up a good amount that fight with that combat regen boost. Of course, that's why I waited it out instead of just finishing him off quick. I did that on purpose, of course, because I am such a genius. Never. And on to that Mysterio. Same nodes, ebb and flow. Redouble determination doesn't matter because I don't plan on parrying him because I'm Ghost. Get to a special 2, throw on the big Fury from the ebb and flow intercept node, and just destroy him. I do put on a health boost right here, a health potion, because I have 4 fights I'm going for straight in a row. It's the final push of the war. Let's do this. Alright, so I love these long wars where, I have to boost up twice per war, but I like Alliance War when I get to fight more than just 3 or 4 fights a war. Now, after this war, I'll probably have doubled the amount of fights I've had this season so far, but yeah, we're boosting up with a good amount of boost. Trying to think what boost to put on here, but I have plenty of those extra 12% power boosts, and the 150% tech boost was in the loyalty store at this moment, so that's why I'm putting on like it twice or 3 times this war. And there is a moleman, which is next after this Mysterio, and I was kind of waiting to see if one of my buddies wanted to put a pre-fight on that fight also for me in case I had to parry when I got in trouble, because that fight has crumbling armor. But I decided that I've done that fight without a pre-fight before. I've done it stun immune on node 49. Not an issue, so I went for it. But yeah, this Mysterio isn't an issue. I just turn on the Big Fury from Ebb and Flow Intercept, and my goal is, again, get to a special 2 with that Big Fury on. If not, I have to turn it back on again, throw in light attacks to make sure he doesn't get much power. I got the special 2, but Fury's off. I'm going to try and turn it back on right here. That's why I was backing up here. Big special 2 right here. Does it finish him off? Of course it does. Right in time for that combat regen boost to finish also, which was, of course, planned to make sure I got everything I could out of that regen boost and onto that moleman. Now, the regen boost is still going. I'm not going to throw in any extra boosts. Just going to show you the nodes. It's Ebb and Flow Intercept, Redouble Determination, and Crumbling Armor. I don't plan on putting any debuffs on this guy. And again, my one goal whenever I fight against Moleman with Ghost is do not, under any circumstance, hit into his block. If he has any mole masses or anything at all, and he hits his block, he goes unstoppable and destroys you. Now, of course, when he throws his special 1, he gets two monster masses. And I could have just, baited special 2s where he gets no monster masses from them and then hit into his block all I want. But I'm fine. I'll be safe. I have a special 3 in the bank. I'm going to keep trying to save up the special 3 and make sure I have the Big Fury from Ebb and Flow Intercept on me when I throw a special 3 to make sure it does something, and to make sure that there's no protections on him. He throws a special 1 out of just being angry that I got a special 3 on him. Doing a few hits here. I'm not worried. Now, I did back up there. I didn't have to. I get crumbling armor on me, which is a bit of trouble, but I'm just going to bait a heavy because I know that, he's just going to shrug off any parry that I do. And back into the swing of things. Try and get back to a special 3 in case I get stuck in the corner, which is not really an issue. Not too much of an issue. Going to bait special 2 here. He kind of digs into the ground and pops up. Gotta make sure you don't, get destroyed from him popping up out of nowhere. And when he just gets defensive, I have a special 3 just to throw. And I ran into him there. That was so close. Luckily, he ran at me and I got an intercept. Now, if I had ran into him and he would have, hit me with a nice unstoppable attack, I would have been screwed. But I got very lucky there that he was running at me at the same time. I'm going to turn on Ebb and Flow Intercept right there. Have a special 3 ready to throw whenever. He's at 21%. This fight's almost over. Usually I can finish this fight with only losing 5% health, and that looks like we're in range to do that. Hoping this special 3 finishes them off. Will it? Can it? Must it? Hold my breath. And 5%. 2% left. Okay, that's fine. And destroyed. So, Moleman, not too much of an issue, but 2 fights left, 2 mini bosses. Gotta wait for that Guardian to go down, and we will be good to go. Now, node 51, this mini-boss, has not too difficult nodes. Got to look out for Hurt Locker and Unblockable Special 1. Now, she does have Power Focus 1, which means that she will basically only have a Special 1 in her bag, and she gets her Special 1 quicker. And I just got to look out for the Unblockable Special 1, make sure she doesn't hit me with the Special 1. I have the same boost that I had from Moleman, just obviously my combat regen boost is down. But I'm at 95% health, and I'm just not concerned with his next 2 fights at all. Now, whenever she hits into a miss, she does get an evade, so you gotta look out for that. And with Hurt Locker, I can't really throw another special 2 unless I phase through the special 2, which is possible. I almost got hit with a heavy attack there. That was so close. Phase the beginning of a special 1, just backing out here. And yeah, I'm not concerned here because, they are running Limber, but I have a special 3 in the bag. I'm just going to throw it since I'm in the corner. I'm good at phasing her double hits. I wham her with that special 3. And this Deadly Origins is almost down. I'm just going to get to a special one more time, and she should be done. Now, yeah, she is going to throw a special one. I'm phasing it with my perfect phase and perfect dexterity there. Going to get my phase back. She decides to not be aggressive, which is lame, but it's fine. Throw a special one. This fight is over, and on to the Vision fight, where it's just a breeze. Now, normally in a Masters Alliance war or Tier 1 war, you're not going to see defenders placing with suicides. You're basically never going to see a defender place with suicides. But if you look close, you can see this Vision is placed with suicides. Now, this is extra power gain and enhanced Special 2, an aspect of evolution, which means that any bar power he gets more combat rate, more power rate, more crit resistance, and he hits harder. But he threw 2 specials there, which means with 5% recoil on each special, he's just down 10% just by throwing specials. So it's just a joke. Now right here, I thought he was going to do a special 3, so I thought I was screwed for a second, but he threw a special 2, and it's over. I don't think I even had to boost for that fight, but I was already boosted from the previous fights. 9 fights down, no deaths. Let's go. Now, we did end up winning this war, which is awesome. Elite did a great job against us, but we did slightly better. Our alliance finished with a total of 4 deaths this war, which is the best we've done all season so far, and hopefully we're going to do better. We know we can. But I had to use 2 potions that war, or 3 potions that war, so with 17 fights, no deaths, 5 potions, we've won 2 wars and lost 1, sadly the last one, and I was MVP number 1, which isn't a big deal, but it's always fun to see my name up there and add 1 to my MVP ticker. But anyways, thank you for coming to this Alliance War. I'll see you next time. This is Coop, signing off. Happy gaming.